Hi, this is Dr. David Heber. You've seen me in the gym, but today we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to start talking to you about balanced nutrition. We're going to do it in little bites that you can absorb, 2 to 3 minutes at a time. And if you pay careful attention over the months and years that we do this, you're going to learn a lot about human nutrition. I've taught a class at UCLA for about 25 years on this topic, and I'm very happy to have this audience through the internet to listen to me talk about balanced nutrition. So what do we mean about balanced nutrition? Balanced how? Well, you know, when I was in medical school, they talked about balance, variety, and moderation. Well, moderation can mean a lot of things. It can mean 1 cola a day or 5 colas a day. And obviously, balance, variety, and moderation are not working because about half of all Americans are either overweight or obese. And it's not just here in our country, but it's around the world. China, Europe, Africa, everywhere, we see an increase in obesity, in South America especially. So we have a problem around the world. Mexico has a huge problem with diabetes and obesity. So what's wrong with the idea of the nutrition we have today? Well, the balance needs to be between 2 areas. Our genes, over here, which are 50,000 years old, and our diet, which continues to evolve. It first changed about 10,000 years ago with the discovery of agriculture. 10,000 years ago, there was a slight change in the temperature of the earth. As a result, 3 crops, wheat, corn, and rice, hung onto their seed. Now, you know, normally plants reproduce by spreading their seed in the wind, especially grass plants. But these plants hung onto their seed. Suddenly, people found out that they could grab those plants, put the seeds in the ground, and then what would happen is they'd grow more of those plants. And they started to grow along roads, and pretty soon people figured out, hey, I could have a farm, and I could have animals on that farm, and I could have this property where I could grow all of this stuff. Slowly over the eons, an imbalance in our human nutrition occurred, where grains took on a bigger and bigger role, and we stopped eating colorful fruits and vegetables. Today, I have what we call the 1970s brown-beige diet that a lot of people around this country are eating. In the 1970s, the idea of snack foods was developed. Snack foods that are high in sugar, high in fat, high in salt. And many of them are addictive. Soft drinks count for about 1/3 of the sugar in our diet. Sugar was rarely found in the human diet before the year 1600. So our genes change about 0.1% per 50,000 years. They can't evolve fast enough to accommodate what the food industry is doing to us today. So our diet today has got too little protein, too much fat, too much sugar, and to top it all off, we're very inactive. So you'll hear more about that in some coming segments as we're going to talk about each of these topics, protein, fat, carbohydrates separately, as well as vitamins, minerals, and what I'm really excited about, phytonutrients, those 100,000 substances found in the colorful fruits and vegetables which we've lost from our modern diet. We'll see you next time.